So today we are doing exercise 5.6, for which we need a graph paper. So if you have a graph paper, you will make a X and Y axis in the way I have shown on the screen. If you have forgotten to get the graph paper, then you are supposed to make this grid and then make the X and the Y axis on a normal ruled page so that we can do 5.6. Sufyan, are you making the grid?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sharia and Pranav, were they present for the other lectures?
Yeah.
So they'll join, that means.
Pranav joined, but when you joined in, he left the meeting.
Okay. Oh, where is that grid gone? Can we start, Bacha? Is it done?
Yes, teacher.
See, when we were small, we used to make graph. Okay. Okay, when we were small, yeah, we used to make a graph with X and Y axis. Am I right? Do you remember? Can you see my mouse moving? And we used to make the graph. Am I right? Then
Yes.
later, when we grew, we came to know about negative numbers. And then we made this one line that you can see as X-axis as a number line, where we use negative as well as positive integers to, mark or move from left to right or right to left. Am I right, beta? Now, when we are doing plotting of X and Y coordinates, we will require positive as well as negative numbers. You can see that I have divided the entire graph paper into 4 quadrants. Can you see 4 quadrants? Do you understand what I speak, bacha log? What is quadrant? Quarter. Can you see I have divided it into 4 quarters? Yes?
Yes.
You call this quadrant to be the first quadrant. Okay? This quadrant is the second quadrant. Okay? This quadrant is the third quadrant. And this quadrant is the fourth quadrant. Okay? Now, what are the specialities of these quadrants? First quadrant is where you have both the coordinates X and Y coordinates positive. Can you see? First quadrant will have both positive, X and Y, both positive. So can I write it like X comma Y because both are positive? Can I write it like that? Yes, bacha?
Yes.
Okay. Now when we move to the second quadrant, what can you see? What is negative and what is positive?
X is negative and Y is
X is negative, Y is positive. Am I right? Yes. I can write this as minus X comma Y. Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes. Now, if I move to the third quadrant, tell me what is the situation here? The coordinates, both are going to be negative.
Yes. Minus x minus y.
Yes. So I'm going to write it here. See, what are we trying to do? We are first trying to understand the graph paper. We are trying to understand the quadrants, the quarters that we have made. And now we are going to understand where the points will be plotted. If I talk about the fourth quadrant, tell me which coordinate is going to be positive and which is going to be negative.
X is positive and y is negative.
X is positive and Y is negative.
Negative.
Marina, are you understanding what I'm doing? Sufyan, are you understanding what I'm doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now we have already marked how the points are going to be plotted. Now I'm moving towards, okay, my textbook to see which numbers I have to plot. Okay. The first number that I have to plot is 3, 4. 5.6 question number 1. What is it? 3, 4. Am I right? Yes. 3, 4. Tell me where is it going to come? First quadrant, second, third, or fourth?
First quadrant.
First quadrant, because I'm talking about 3, 4, where 3 is also positive and 4 is also positive. That means my x coordinate is also positive and my y coordinate is also positive. When I write this point as 3, 4, I will write it, okay? 3, 4. Tell me, 3 is my x coordinate or y coordinate?
X coordinate.
X coordinate. So that means when I'm going to plot it, how am I going to move? Where is my point going to be? It's going to come from here,
X, yeah,
C.
from-
It is going to reach till the 4 of Y. And this is my point. Do you agree?
Yes.
Everybody agrees?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we will call this as our first point that we have marked. Okay. Now let me just see whether they have given me any alphabet, any name for this particular. No, they have not given me any name for this particular point. Okay. What is my next point? -3, -2. Am I right? So I'm very quickly going to write down my question before I forget it. It is -3 -2. Am I right, Peter?
Yeah.
Okay. Now when I'm saying my second question is -3 -2, tell me where will it come? In which quadrant will it come?
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. So I'm going to move to my third quadrant. I'm going to start mark my point. So -3 and -2. So -3 from the x and -2 from the y. So can I say this is going to be my point?
Yeah.
Barina, I hope you also agree.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mark this point here like this. Okay. Now let me move to the next point that is there, or anybody whose textbook is open can give me the point so I don't have to toggle between the two screens. Can you give me better? Or you want me to go to the screen? Okay. The next point is -2 and 1. So I very quickly write down the point -2 and 1. -2 and 1. Now tell me which quadrant will this come? -x and y.
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant. Very good. So -2 of my x and 1 of my y. So where is that point going to come? It is going to be here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we are moving to the next point because our exercise 5.6. The first question says plot the following points in the Cartesian plane. Now the graph that I showed you, the quadrants that I showed you entirely is called as the Cartesian plane. Okay, now we are going to see our question 4. Okay, question 4. What does our question 4 say? 2 and minus 3. Am I right? 2 and minus 3. So I'm very quickly going to write the question.
It will come in fourth quadrant.
Okay, 2 comma minus 3, fourth quadrant. Okay, can anybody annotate it for me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, please do. Please do the annotating. Two and minus 3. Yes, you're right. So I marked the point that Barira has marked. I'm just highlighting it. Okay, Barira was also doing it. Great. We both started doing the same thing. Okay, good, good. Can we move to the next one? And Safia, will you annotate next?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I will tell you which is the next point. Our next point is 4, 0. And Sufyan, the next point is 0, minus 3. 4, 0.
It is the first quadrant.
Okay, you mark the point. Yeah. Yes.
We have to mark it like this, or you have to make lines like
No,
from
you don't
3
have to
to.
make lines. You have to only make dots.
Okay.
Safia, 4, 0 is your point. Where is the point? On 0? No, it will not be on 0. You're mute, beta. I can't hear you. It will not be on 0 because we have x as 4. So if x has 4, it will come here. Y is going to be 0. X is going to be 4. Do you get me, bacha?
Okay, teacher. Yeah.
It is going to be this point here. Yes, you're right. Sufyan, what is the next point that I was talking about? 0 and minus 3, I think. Just let me check it once. It is 0 and minus 3. Sufyan, 0 and minus 3.
Fourth one.
0 and minus
Fourth
3.
quadrant.
Tell me, where will this come? 0 of x and minus 3 of y.
Fourth quadrant. Ma'am.
Yes. Yes, now it is correct, not the earlier one. Who did this green one? Sufyan? You did it better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first you were going on the x-axis. It will not come on the x-axis. Now here I will give you a very, very, a trick on to where the things will come if you have 0 in the, yeah.
This order will always be like this, like first xy on the right hand side, then left hand side to, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
your quadrants are always going to be like that. The first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. This is the fixed form of the Cartesian plane. Okay. And now I'm going to give you a trick on how you are going to do numbers like 4, 0 or numbers like, 0, minus 3. What you have to see is, now here if you can see, your y coordinate is 0. Can you see this? Y coordinate is 0. So if your Y coordinate is 0, your point will come on X axis. Do you get me? You want me to write this
Yes, ma'am.
down? If Y coordinate is 0, then plotting or then point will be on the X axis. You get me? And vice versa. When I say vice versa, if your X coordinate, is equal to 0, then tell me where is the point going to come?
It'll be on the y-axis.
I hope you have
Ma'am, what if
understood
there
it
are
well.
4 numbers instead of 2 numbers?
Pardon?
What if there are 4 numbers instead of 2 numbers?
4 numbers instead of 2 numbers. We will never have 4 numbers. We
Like-
will only have 2 numbers. X and Y
Okay.
coordinate. We will never have the third one.
Okay.
Okay. You will get the third number only when we are doing it not in a plane, but we are doing it in a 3D figure, and then that is never taught in the school level. It will come only when you go in your 11th and 12th standard. Okay?
Okay.
So you will have X, Y, and Z coordinates. But then again, that is for a 3D figure. You will never have it for a Cartesian plane. Do you get me, bacha?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you all written this down, marked this down? And these 2 points are very important for plotting the points. Huh? Like here you could see 4, 0. Our 0 was the Y coordinate. 0 is the Y coordinate, and therefore our point will come on the X axis. You saw it came on the X axis. If we look at this point here, 0, -3. 0 was our X coordinate and X coordinate was 0. Therefore, you can see that the point is lying on the Y axis. Can you see this? This is a shortcut to know it. Sufyan, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No.
Anything not understood? So with
No,
this,
ma'am.
we have completed with the first question of 5.6. Am I right? Now
Yeah.
I am going to erase
Yes, ma'am.
whatever is on the graph. So do you want to take a screenshot? You want to copy? I'm going to count till 3 and erase it. 1, 2, and it goes. Okay. Now we are moving to our next question. Question 2 of 5.6. And here, now we don't have to plot a point like how they gave us for the first question, but now they want me to draw the graph of each of the following linear equation in 2 variables. You get me? Now what do they want me to draw? They want me to draw a line, okay, of this particular equation. Yes. Now for this, what we will do, we do not have the coordinates. We will find the coordinates that will suit this particular equation. Am I very clear?
You have a formula for that, no, teacher?
Yes, yes. You have a formula for that. I am going to teach you how to do it. Okay, it's very easy, very simple. Okay, what we are first going to do is we are going to draw a box like this. Okay, please draw a box like how I am drawing. Okay, where we are going to have
Where,
X, Y, and X, Y box. Okay, so it's going to be something like this. We are going to have the X coordinates here. We are going to have the Y coordinates here.
On the
And-
graph paper.
You can do it in your book. This part can be done in the book, and you can do on the graph paper the plotting of the line. It will
I
be
don't get
something
it.
like.
What are you doing?
Pardon, beta?
I don't get it. What are you doing?
I am drawing a table. Can you see a table?
So we have to draw it on the
In your
paper.
notebook.
Where-
In your notebook, we are doing question number 2, the first one, and that is x plus y is equal to 5. Okay, I am trying to solve this. We have to plot this on the graph. So to plot this on the graph, first I need to do a little working, and that working can be done in the notebook, and then you can plot it on the graph. Do you get me, bacha, what I speak?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the x coordinate here. I'm going to write the y coordinate here. And lastly, I'm going to write the x and the y coordinate together. X comma y, because then this is going to be my point. Am I right? This is how it will come. Now, what we usually do when we draw a line, a graph representing a equation, a graph representing a equation, or where we have to draw a line graph, we will try to bring coordinates for x and y. We only will assume it. Okay. Usually what I do is I take a negative number, 0, and a positive number. I usually do that because that is the best form of drawing a line. So first number that I assume is I have taken my x to be -2. Okay. The other number I assume to take it as 0, because I usually do that. I take a negative number, I take a 0, and then I take a positive number. Did you see I just took it? Okay. Now
Teacher, we
what
should take only 2, or we can take other
three.
numbers also.
3. You can take any number you want to. You can take any
Okay.
number. Okay. In this case, instead of 2, I could have taken 3. I could have taken 4. I can take anything that I wish to. Get me? I have taken
Yeah,
2.
okay.
You can take 1 also. Okay. Now what I will do, whatever coordinates for x I have taken, I will do the working with this equation, and I am going to find the y coordinate. Starting with the first one, x plus y is equal to 5. So what have I assumed my x to be? I have assumed it to be -2. So I write -2 plus y is equal to 5. Okay. So what do I say? Y is equal to 5 plus 2. Am I right, beta? Can I say my y is equal to, what is my y? 7?
7.
Yes. So I write y is equal to 7. Got it? Now once I get the answer, I can put it in this box. Okay. And I can write my point. What is my point? -2, 7. Am I right? Similarly, I'm going to do it for assuming x is equal to 0. When my x is equal to 0, now let me assume it. What am I going to get? 0 plus y is equal to 5. Okay. So what is my y going to be? Y is equal to 5 minus 0, 5. Do you agree, beta?
Yes.
So I write 5 here. And my point that I'm going to get, which I have to plot, is going to be 0, 5. Everybody is getting what I'm teaching?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
I'm going to
Yes, ma'am.
assume my x to be as 2. So what am I going to have? 2 plus y. 2 plus y is equal to 5. What am I going to get there? Tell me. Y is equal to 5 minus 2. Do you agree? So my y is going to be
3.
3. And I'm going to write 3 here. Okay. And my point that I have to mark is going to be 2, 3. Have I got these 3 points? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I am going to use the graph paper to plot these 3 points, and I'm going to draw a line, and on that line I am going to write, okay, the equation of the line. Can we go to the Cartesian plane that we have? Yes. You will have
Yes.
to make on every graph paper, you will have to make these lines from before and keep when you come for the class. So that what happens, you are already prepared and we can only do the plotting of the points. Can I start doing the plotting of the points?
Yes.
Yes. Now tell me, where am I going to get -2 and 7? Where is it going to come? -2 and 7. -2 is negative and 7 is positive.
In the second quadrant.
Second quadrant. Can I say it is going to come here?
Yes.
Yes. My next number is 0 and 5. My x is 0. Where is the point going to lie? On the y-axis. Yes. So it is going to come here, 0 and 5. Tell me, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now my next number is 2, 3. The next point is 2, 3. So 2 of x and 3 of y. Can I say it is coming here? Yes. Once
Yes.
I have plotted these 3 lines, you will always see that one equation will make a line. If you are not getting points in a line, then you are going somewhere wrong. It has to come in a line. Do you get me? If you are not getting it in a line, then you are going wrong. It has to come as one line. Do you get me?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then on this line, you will write the equation. The equation is x plus y is equal to 5. Now see, I won't be able to write it in the tilted form on the line because I'm doing it on the computer. It's little difficult. But you are going to write it in the slant form on the line itself. Do you get my mouse moving? This is how you're going to write the name of the line. I am going to write it straight because I won't be able to write it in the tilted form. Do you get me, bacha? But you will write this x plus y is equal to 5 in the slanting way on the line. And every point that you have plotted on the Cartesian plane, you are going to write the coordinates. -2 and 7, no? So you will write it near the point -2 and 7 and put it in brackets like this. Do you get me, bacha?
Yes.
If I don't see the name of the line, that means if I don't see the equation on the line in your Cartesian plane, or if I don't see the coordinates if you have written, if you have not written that too, then you are going to lose marks. Do you get it?
Yes,
I hope
teacher.
I have made myself very, very clear. This is the first one that I have done. We have to do 4 of them. I will not do all 4. I might just do one more for you. Okay. The other 2 you will do for homework. Is it fine?
Yes, teacher.
Can I clear the graph for now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and go to our next question.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the next question? You tell me whichever question you say I will do. Out of 2, 3, and 4, tell me any question you want me to do.
Teacher, do the last one.
5. Okay, we
is
do the
equal to
fourth
4.
one. Again, make the table very quickly so that we can have those coordinates. Write x, y, x, comma, y. Okay, we are going to take 3 points. Consider them to be as my x coordinates. And then we can have the points. Okay, I hope you all are doing along with me so that you don't have a burden of workload later. Okay, now I have to do the fourth question. Am I right? Yes. Now what I'm going to do is I have to put x value. Okay, when I put x value, it is going to move on to the other side. Yes or no? Yes. So like for example, if I put the value, say for example, 5 plus, okay. If I take for example 1 or I take it as 0. Okay, let me take the first one as -1, like how I told you. Let us take one as negative, the other one as 0, and let us take the other one as positive. Okay, now I'm going to put it in this equation. Yes, I'm going to substitute the value. So if I substitute y in bracket, I'm going to write -1, okay, plus 3y, I don't know 3y, is going to be equal to 4. Am I right? Have I substituted it correctly?
Yes.
Yes. Now when I do, I get -5 plus 3y is equal to 4. Am I right? Now I'm going to have 3y is equal to 4 plus 5. Will you agree, beta?
Yes.
Yes. So I get
Yes, ma'am.
y is equal to, what do I have? 9 upon
9.
3. Yes or no? The 3 which is on my left hand side, when it comes on the right hand side, there it is multiplied. When it comes here, it becomes division. Am I right? 9 divided by 3. What do I get y as? Can you tell me?
3.
3. So I am going to write that 3 on to my box. Okay. So I get my coordinate here. I write it as 3. Okay. Now I will try doing it with 0. Again, I'm going to substitute. Okay. 5 bracket 0. Okay. Plus 3y. Okay. Is equal to 4. Am I right? Anything that is multiplied by 0, okay, is going to be 0. Am I right? So what am I going to get? 3y is equal to 4, and I'm going to get y is equal to 4 by 3. Can I reduce it? Tell me, can I reduce it?
You can't divide it, it'll become decimal.
I can't. One thing. And secondly, I won't be able to plot it also. Am I right? Will I be able to plot it better?
No.
No. So what I can do in this case is, I will have to change my x coordinate. Do you get me? That means this working that I did, I will have to remove it. I will have to rub this 0 from here. Do you get me, bacha? That means that is not working there. Are you getting me? Instead of
Yes,
that,
ma'am.
I will have to take another coordinate. So let me try doing it with 1. Do you get me? Do you think will that 1 work?
Yes, I think it will.
I will have 5 here. 4 minus 5. I'm going to get -1. -1 upon 3. It will not work. Do you get me? So I will look for another number. You getting me? Now when I look for another number, what number should I get here? Minus 1 tha na? Let me take minus numbers only. Maybe that works. Okay. Like for example, if I take minus 3. If I take minus 3, what do I get? Minus 15. Okay. Minus 15 plus 3y is equal to 4. No, this will also not work. Because it is not a multiple, no? You're understanding what I'm doing, beta? Minus 12, 4 and 12.
Teacher, you can take minus 11.
Minus 11, then we'll be able to be plotting it because on our Cartesian we have only 10. Our
Oh, yeah.
coordinates also we have to be careful now. Am I right? Yes?
No,
So
you
minus-
get 5. You get as y is equal to 5 if you substitute.
If I take y is equal to 5.
No. If you take minus 11,
No, the minus 11 will not work. No, that's what I'm saying. I can try with minus 2. If I get minus 2 here, that means it will become minus 10. Minus 10 going on this side, 14 will not work. Minus 3, 15. 15 going on this side becomes 19. Will not work. Okay. Minus 4. When I do minus 4, what does it become? Minus 20. So plus 20. 24. Yes, it will work. See, I take my x as minus 4. Okay. So when I take as minus 4, 5 and minus 4 will become minus 20. Am I right? Minus 23y is equal to 4. Okay. So I'm going to have 3y is equal to 4 plus 20. So what am I going to get? 3y is equal to 24. So y is equal to 8. Can I say? 3 8
Yeah.
24. So I get y as 3. Yes or no?
teacher, if you divide like 24 by 3, you get 8. No?
8. So we get y as 8. Sorry. Yes, we get y as 8. Correct? Similarly,
Yes.
we will also have to look for one more number. So in case, when you're doing and you can get only 2 numbers, then what you can do is, you can draw the line on that basis also. Now, supposing I go to this Cartesian plane here. Okay, I have x as minus 1 and 3 as y. Where do you think it is going to come? Which quadrant will it come? Minus 1 and positive 3. Will it come here? Yes. Then I have 3 and 8. It is going to come here. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then you will just draw the line. Okay. Draw a line that passes both the... One moment. It got moved. See, it has to pass through the... 1 minute. Huh? It is little difficult to do it on the screen, but still I managed to. Can you see this, bacha? You have to extend the line on both the sides. Okay. And you will write the name of the line here. And you will write the coordinates here. Do you get what we have to do? Will you be able to do 2 and 3 for homework?
Yes.
Mohammad Adnan.
Ma'am.
Oh my God, I've seen you after ages. Mohammad Adnan, can you hear me? He's gone away. Okay. Chalo, I'll clear the screen you will complete all the questions. So I assume that 5.6 is complete because I have taught you how to plot the points as well as I have taught you how to plot the equation lines on the Cartesian plane. Okay, so we end our class for today here. Complete your work and show it to me in the next class. Again, in the next class, we will require the graph book. So please keep your graph book handy. Yeah,
Okay,
bye-bye.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.